Have you ever had like a knot in your back and you get a little lacrosse ball and you put it up on the wall and you're trying to dig it out and it falls on the ground and your dog is like, wow, a new chew toy, and runs off with it, and you're like, man, it's just frustrating because it keeps falling and you keep having to change it? Well, this is a genius solution. I'm here with the Bear Post, a rack mounted or wall mounted self myofascial release. So that way you don't have to worry about that implement moving around. You do the moving around, it stays static. So for example, you have a really bad knot in your traps, whether it's upper traps, lower traps, all you gotta do is just dig in, and it's called the Bear Post because like you think of yourself as like a bear digging its back on a tree, and I'm telling you, it hurts so good. And it's not just for your shoulders or your back, you can do it your legs, you can do your chest. I mean, you can dig in whatever's hurting, like genius. You'll work out those knots, you'll feel better. Like you have to try it and you will understand the beauty of this device for your workouts, for your recovery, for your training. It's yummy. So hey, look, you can even dig in there and then use this to kind of like pull yourself into it, like to even get that little bit more of like, ooh, itty gritty, yummy, like digging in there, right? It hurts so good. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So there's two different ways you can get this. The first one is the Bear Post, which you'll see back there, which is just rack mounted. And then this one is the Bear Tree. So this one slides up and down your rack. So you'll unloosen it, you slide it down to where you want it. Let's say you want to get into your hip flexor, and then you tighten this, untighten this so you can spin it. And then like you just find that spot. I want it there. Tighten it back up. Oh, you can get in that hip flexor, that psoas. Super easy to use. If you like foam rolling, this is one step up. So this is the Bear Paw. This is for your feet. And if you're like me and you're obsessed with foot rubs, or you just want to release that connective tissue in the bottom of your feet, because remember, everything's connected. We use our feet all the time. You open those up, you're going to find a lot more opens up in your body. So your arch of your foot lines up with the fatter, the wider end, and you just roll back and forth, and you find that gritty spot. Ooh, this is so much better than using like a frozen water bottle. Or this one is another favorite because I am obsessed with foot rubs. I highly recommend you guys check out the Bear Post. You can find them on social media, on Instagram, and get one for yourself. It's going to be a great tool to have in your recovery toolkit.